Well, sounds like any warm-up is only going to be temporary.
Yeah, it certainly will, Al. Not going to last too long, but we'll savor the moment coming up the day after tomorrow and Thursday. It's again another blue H. That means the center of Arctic high pressure right into North Dakota here. But we're on the edge of this Arctic zone where the wind is from the east or southeast, northeast rather, and that's the Arctic air. But look at this, Baker, we got west winds. That's what we want. We want westerly winds here, albeit light, but that's where Pacific air is trying to nudge its way into eastern Montana and eventually western North Dakota. It's going to have great success once this big blue H moves out of the area, and then everybody's going to have westerly winds by Wednesday and Thursday. But right now we're deeply entrenched in this Arctic air mass. It's 11 below in Minot and Garrison, -7 in Bismarck, 13 below in Devils Lake, the Red River Valley, singles below zero. We're just above zero in Dickinson. And again, these little waves in the atmosphere riding the boundary here between this cold, dense Arctic air with Pacific air. 30 in Glasgow. It's 5 in Williston. Well, we got a little bit of light snow popping up here in the Mondack region through west central, southwest North Dakota into northern South Dakota. It's not much, but it provided about a dusting's worth of snow in the Dickinson and Bowman areas. Meanwhile, forecast, let's talk about the good here. For Wednesday, look at this. We're going to be approaching the 40-degree mark in a few places. I think we could be in the low to mid 40s in Mobridge and maybe Sidney, Hettinger as well. Maybe 40 to possibly 45 southwest North Dakota. That's going to be mighty nice, but look what's on the way after those near 40 above zero temperatures Wednesday and Thursday. Another surge of Arctic air makes a return for the weekend. This will be the coldest air mass of the winter thus far with sub-zero highs. First time for many places this winter for Sunday and a Monday with dangerously low wind chills again in the 30s and 40s below zero. Sneak peek at the weekend to come here. We're looking at single-digit highs, either above or below zero Saturday. And I think once we slide below zero on Sunday, we're going to stay there through at least Martin Luther King Jr. Day Monday, and then maybe a little recovery into the early to the middle portion of next week. Now, how does that compare to last winter? Well, these are the max or the minimum temperatures, the maximum temps that were at their absolute lowest here. So Minot, 19 below, 21 below zero in Dickinson. These were high temperatures from last January as far as the coldest lows for the highs here. And again, we're not going to be nearly this cold here, fortunately, but again, a chance for some sub-zero cold on the way. But for now, it's that boundary providing that light snow, and it might be another wave moving through overnight up and down the Montana-North Dakota border, providing another dusting's worth as a possibility here through early tomorrow afternoon. You can see the trend, though, still much colder toward eastern North Dakota with that milder Pacific air. It's nudging in toward Montana. Wednesday, Thursday, we need that warm front. We need westerly winds, and it sweeps through the entire North and South Dakota region, which is great news because despite the wind, which will be increasing, it's Pacific air with plenty of areas in the 30s and 40s, which is going to be fabulous. Another repeat on Thursday. Big change on the way, though. As mentioned, looking at sub-zero highs for the upcoming weekend, especially Sunday into Monday. But again, not as low as those ridiculously low highs we had last January for a couple days.
Still, it's a roller coaster.
It really is.
Thank you.
Yeah.